be a friend of mine. In time, storm cloud rock, we'll be there. All your burdens, I know the Lord help you to bear. I'm so glad. Come on, put your hands together, everything. Trouble don't last. Why don't you help the choir say, I'm so glad. No. Trouble don't last always. Listen, may not come when you want it, but he's on time. Times of trouble, found him to be a friend of mine. When storm clouds rise in your life, I know he'll be there. Yes, he will. Everybody look for it. I know the Lord will be the best. Come on, put your hands together. Trouble don't last always. Aren't you glad to know I'm so glad? Yeah. Trouble don't last always. We've been made into keep the faith. We've been made into a heart keep the faith. Come on, y'all. Can I get a witness? No. No. Can I get a witness in the building? No. Come on. Shut up. Yeah. No. And you can just keep the faith. Shut up. Why don't you put your hands together? Some don't last always. No. We've been made into the fire. Keep the faith. We've been made. Keep the faith.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, God Mama, how y'all doing? What's up, y'all? Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? All right, this is the first Saturday of the month, and I am here. Let me get ready. I was getting my water ready. As you know, I talk a lot of stuff. Y'all, please tell somebody that I am on the air. I am on the air. I'm on live tonight. My baby is my engineer. Say hi to the people, Marty. That's her hand right there. Mari Katari is right here today with me. How's everybody doing? Listen, y'all, I just came home from my sweet and dear friend Christine Traylor's funeral at Greater St. Paul Church today. The singing was great. Bishop Simmons preached a great eulogy. She was a faithful member of Greater St. Paul, passed in her sleep. Passed in her sleep. I think Christine was born in 72, so what that makes her 52, something like that, about 52. All right. You all, I'm asking us to please go to the doctor this day and time because people are leaving this world and they're leaving this world and don't know what's wrong with them. Y'all, it's okay. Please go to the doctor. Please go to the doctor. I just changed doctors. I have a new doctor now, and I can't wait to meet her week after next. There's some things going on with me that I definitely want her to know about, and she needs to tell me about. All right. So you all, I'm only gonna be on here maybe 30 minutes tonight. I see people coming on. I'm only gonna be on here for about 30 minutes tonight. I gotta get dinner ready for mom and daddy for tomorrow after church, and it's the first Sunday at the Victory Church. So I appreciate all of you all for joining in tonight to Real Talk with Pastor Marty Peters. All right. So let's get to it. Y'all, they are smearing my boy, my boy, Lauren Taylor. LaRon Armstrong is my boy too. They are smearing his name all over. I go to my parents' house yesterday to take them dinner, and y'all, this is my dad is sitting out. I was like, "Give me that, daddy." It's no wonder East Bay Times finds Lauren Taylor surprisingly unprepared to be mayor. Okay. You find him unprepared. He used to be a council person, so I don't remember reading any of this on here when he ran for mayor 4 years ago, 3 years ago, when he ran for mayor, when the election was stolen from him. Now, y'all can say what you want to say. I don't care. Y'all can say whatever you want to say. Even if I'm wrong, I still want somebody to stand by my side. All right. Even if I'm wrong, I don't want people just with me when I'm right. And as people, we shouldn't just want people with us when we're only right. What about when we're wrong? And we still need some support when we're wrong. What's up, nephew? Hey, Brenda. They are smearing Lauren Taylor's name all over in the mail. This was on my mom and daddy's front porch. They're talking about he hasn't paid his business taxes in 5 years. I looked that up. I ain't found that out. Brenda, I ain't found that out to be true yet. He violated state property tax law for nearly a decade. Talking about you can only claim a homeowner's exemption on one property. Taylor illegally claimed the one-time exemption on multiple properties for nearly a decade. They are screwing his name up. I ain't found none of this to be true. Talking about this guy who's gonna save our budget. Well, doggone it, you people who put this out, what the hell did Shang Tao do? Can you tell me what she did? And she's about to go to jail, and y'all were mad because we had a recall and recall her and the DA in the same day in Oakland and Alameda County. She's about to go to jail. She's about to be indicted by the federal government, the FBI, the F, the B, and the I. And they're backing Barbara Lee. I'm sorry, y'all. Barbara Lee on July 16th will be 79 years old. Y'all, I'm sorry. I need somebody younger and more energetic. Look at the crises that Oakland is in. Even people that have moved out of Oakland don't even want to come to Oakland no more. I mean, I literally have people saying, man, I hate I got to come to Oakland. I don't have no problem with coming to Oakland. I don't have no problem with living in Oakland. I don't have no problem. Where is it? What city is safe? Can y'all please tell me what city is safe in the Bay Area? What city is really safe across the country? You got homelessness. You got homelessness everywhere. You have murders everywhere. You have suicide everywhere. You have thugs everywhere. You have a whole bunch of stuff everywhere in every city. Where is a safe city and a place to live? There are some nice areas in Oakland. Of course, there are some ghetto areas in Oakland. Just like any urban city, there are some ghetto areas. Not the whole city is just junky and nasty and ghetto. That's not the case. But they are smearing Lauren Taylor's name. That's my friend. And guess what? I'm still going to vote for him, and I'm still going to stand by his side. I don't give a care what the rest of the preachers are voting for. Man, half of the preachers that I see don't even live in Oakland, so they can't vote in Oakland no way. So you can stand behind all you want to. You can't stand up in front of your church and ask your church to vote. That's a federal crime. To do that, you can lose your 501c3 status, your nonprofit, all of that stuff. It is a federal crime to stand up and publicly ask your congregation to vote for someone. You can tell your congregation who you're voting for. My congregation know that I'm voting for Lauren Taylor. They know that. My church also knew I was in favor of the recall of the mayor, which I was on that campaign, and I was on the campaign to recall the DA. And we succeeded on both persons. Both ladies are no longer in office, in high position. So let me say this, you all. This is going to be a close race. It's going to be a close race. It's going to be a close. This is going to be a close race. This is going to be a close race. That's all I got to tell y'all. It's going to be a close race. So you need to have your top 3 people that you want to vote for in Oakland. Your top 3 people. You have to vote. Or I just found out earlier this week, if you want to, you can vote for one person. You don't have to vote for second or third choice. You can vote for one person and your ballot will not be thrown out. I got that from some reliable sources that works with the law that informed me about that this week. You can vote for one person. You don't have to vote for 3 people. You can. But I'm afraid that if we don't show up in record numbers, then perhaps 2 people who are not first or second choice is gonna win if we don't show up. And I just keep saying, y'all showed up for the recall of the mayor. You showed up for the recall of the DA. Please show up. Please show up. Close that. Please show up and vote 3 times. Please show up and vote 3 times. Pastor Keys, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thank you. So you all need to show up. 18 and up, you need to show up for the vote. You need to show up for the vote. Please show up for the vote. I don't know what this. Hold on, y'all. I got a note. It could be important. Let me get a little help here. Hold on, y'all. Oh, okay. All right. So you all vote. Go vote. I am voting for Lauren Taylor. I don't care what my friends are voting. Listen, if all my friends went to the Bay Bridge and jumped off, guess what Marty Peters not going to do? I'm not going with him. I'm not going with him. What's up, Josh nephew? I'm not going with him. I'm not going with him. Just because all my friends are voting some way, listen, it could be a room full of 100 pastors and preachers in there and civic leaders. Check this out. If they all vote one way and I'm convinced on the way I want to vote, they're not going to sway me. And a lot of people have already turned their balance in. Barbara Lee don't speak for me. I'm sorry. To me, she's a career political chaser. She lost her seat, and now she needs something to do. Retirement will be cool for me. And some of y'all saying he being mean. I'm not. They're saying LaRon was disrespectful to the queen. She ain't my queen. My mama is my queen. Dolores Peters is my queen. I'm not going around here calling nobody queen. And my children are my princesses. All right? And I got 6 of those. It's time. We need somebody to stand for Oakland. And just that Shantao administration who's put the money behind Barbara Lee, everything gonna go back to the way it was when Shantao was in office. And she didn't do a damn thing, if you ask me. She didn't do nothing. She did not do anything around here. Remember, y'all, under Jean Quan, Libby Schaff, and Shantao, we lost the Warriors, the Raiders, and the A's. I was on 95.7 The Game this week because baseball season has started, and the A's are playing in Sacramento, and they were talking about how hot it is. They were talking about they don't know how the A's are going to do when July comes, when it's going to be scorching hot. The summer is here, and they're going to be playing at 110, 15 degrees in Sacramento. Bad move from Oakland, but these doggone people were in office, and they lost all 3. We don't have one sports team in Oakland. All right, Brendan. We don't have no sports team. We used to have the Warriors that played in the Oracle that won 3 titles. 3 titles here. 4 titles. And then they won 1 in San Francisco in 2022. So, y'all, it is imperative that we go vote on, what is that, the 15th? What day is vote day? The 15th of August. All right. Yeah, they're talking about with Oakland at risk of bankruptcy, we can't afford Lauren Taylor, but all of a sudden we can afford. All of a sudden we can afford Barbara Lee. We can count on her. She's never been a mayor before. April 15th. April 15th. That's right after Palm Sunday. That's the Monday after Palm Sunday. That's the day before our Baptist Ministers Union citywide revival starts. And ladies and gentlemen, I will probably be on again next Saturday with President Todd Wheelock and Reverend Alexis Carr. It's the Tuesday. No, it's the day of the revival. The revival starts the 15th and 16th. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. It is the Tuesday. Vote day is the Tuesday, the day of the citywide revival. The day of the citywide revival. We have Tuesday and Wednesday is Dr. Terry K. Anderson, Lily Grove Baptist Church in Houston, Texas. And on Thursday, the 17th of April, will be my little sister, the Reverend Dr. Jacqueline A. Thompson, pastor of the Allen Temple Baptist Church. And then on Friday, my little brother from Compton, California, and about 20 of his youth and young adults are coming up from Compton, and that is Bishop Michael J.T. Fisher will do young adult and youth night, and it will be casual that night. That Friday night is casual, the citywide revival. So y'all don't want to miss it. I'll put it up at the end of the, by the time I'm getting ready to go off. But my time to come on tonight for y'all is to let you all know this vote is serious. And my vote is my friend and brother, Lauren Taylor, who I know to be a healthy, happy husband. He has he has an African American wife and children. That's him, his wife, his son, and his daughter. And he's from Oakland. Grew up in the Progressive Baptist Church in Berkeley, under the leadership of Dr. Earl C. Stuckey. So let me just read some stuff. Since they trying to smear my boy, let me smear Barbara Lee, the same old. Y'all remember Barbara Lee, and help me with this, y'all. Y'all remember Barbara Lee told us that recalling the mayor and the DA was unconstitutional. And we were just exercising our constitutional rights. She said it was wrong. And Judge Brenda Harbin Forte told her that she needed to be quiet. As a judge, she was practicing her rights. You can have a recall. That's why it's a such thing as a recall. It's a word, recall, for a reason. If people are in the office and they're not doing their job, but y'all got to remember, she buddy. Barbara Lee is buddy with Shang Tao. Now, I wonder, are you going to be able to keep her from going to jail since y'all buddy. Barbara Lee, the same old story. Barbara Lee opposed the recall of Pamela Price and Shang Tao. Now, the same people and organizations who fought to keep Shang Tao in office are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars to support Barbara Lee. Y'all didn't know that, huh? Barbara Lee is just another typical politician. She took more paid international trips than any of the 435 members of the House of Representatives during her tenure, often bringing family members along for the ride, all while her campaigns continued to be bankrolled by pharmaceutical companies, lobbyists, defense contractors, and insane giants. Oh, this is what out there. She went after Lauren Taylor, and don't tell me she didn't, because it says right here, this ad is paid for by supporters of Barbara Lee for Oakland Mayor and a coalition of business, labor, and public safety organizations for a better Oakland. It was paid for. So this smearing of LaRon's character was paid for by the supporters of Barbara Lee. It says it right here. If y'all can see it, it says it right there. It says it right there. All right. So people say, Marty spending his time on here going after Barbara. I'm just reading what LaRon supporters are saying about LaRon and saying about her. If I can read what Barbara Lee supporters are saying about LaRon, why I can't read what LaRon supporters are saying about Barbara? Shall I say it again? If I can read to you all what Barbara Lee supporters are defaming and saying about Lauren Taylor, then certainly I can read what the paid people and the supporters are saying about Lauren, are saying about Barbara. Barbara Lee has taken over $50,000 from the Duan family, who are also raided by the FBI in the investigation leading to the indictment of her close political ally, former Mayor Shane Tao. After being in DC for decades, Barbara Lee doesn't truly understand what it's like to live in Oakland anymore. She doesn't understand our city budget, claiming that public safety accounts for nearly 3 times what it actually does. And she has even denied that she has any responsibility for the challenges Oakland faced today, all while trying to take credit for its accomplishments. Man, please. Please. So this is Lauren Taylor's plan. Ensure the safety of Oakland residents by increasing police force to 800 officers. That's still shy, but it's more than 600. Restore all closed fire stations to safeguard against fire catastrophes. Revitalize small businesses in downtown by bringing employees back to City Hall and eliminating tax for budgets that bring in under $1.5 million in revenue. Lauren Taylor stabilized the budget and avoid bankruptcy by requiring concessions from city budget stakeholders. Lauren Taylor addresses the housing affordability crisis and homelessness by building more houses of all types in Oakland and neighborhood. Ready to write a new chapter for Oakland. Oakland deserves a leader who can not only unite us, but who is willing to make the hard choices to make sure every dollar of our budget serves the political needs of Oaklanders. Lauren Taylor has shown he is uniquely positioned to make hard choices that political establishments is unwilling to do. He will hold all parties accountable, even if those decisions do not align with political allies or special interests. That's my vote. That's my vote. It's time to turn the page. No more Shane Tao people in office. Lauren Taylor, all is my choice. Born and raised in Oakland, and that's my choice. All right, y'all. I'm signing off of here. I gave y'all 30 minutes. God bless y'all. I'll be back on next week. That's all I got to say. April 15th is coming. Please be prepared to vote. Please go out and vote for a better and safer Oakland. All right, y'all. Yeah, have a good night. That's my podcast tonight.